2 days in service elementary teachers training and content enrichment in English ପଞ୍ଚାୟତ ସରକାରୀ ଉଚ୍ଚ ବିଦ୍ୟାଳୟ ଫୁଲର କସବାଠାରେ ଅନୁଷ୍ଠିତ ହୋଇଥିଲା। ଆଜି ହେଉଛି ପ୍ରଥମ ଦିବସ। ଠିକ୍ 10 ଘଟିକା ସମୟରେ ସମସ୍ତ ପ୍ରଶିକ୍ଷାର୍ଥୀ ଚୟନ କରାଯାଇଥିବା ଭେନ୍ୟୁ ସ୍କୁଲଠାରେ ଆସି ଉପସ୍ଥିତ ହୋଇଥିଲେ। ସର୍ବପ୍ରଥମେ ପ୍ରଭୁ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥଙ୍କର ପାଦପଦ୍ମରେ ପୁଷ୍ପ ଧୂପ ଅର୍ପଣ କରି ଆଜିକାର ପ୍ରଶିକ୍ଷଣର ଶୁଭାରମ୍ଭ କରାଯାଇଥିଲା।
ମାଧବ ମାଧବ ବିଷ୍ଣୁ ମାଧବ ମାଧବ ହରି ସ୍ମରନ୍ତି ସାଧବ ନିତ୍ୟଂ ସର୍ବକାର୍ଯ୍ୟେଷୁ ମାଧବ। ଓಂ ନୀଳାଚଳ ନିବାସାୟ ନିତ୍ୟାୟ ପରମାତ୍ମନେ ବଳଭଦ୍ର ସୁଭଦ୍ରାଭ୍ୟାଂ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥାୟ ତେ ନମୋ ନମୋ।
ଓଁକାର ଧ୍ୱନିରେ ପ୍ରଶିକ୍ଷଣ ଶିବିରଟି ପ୍ରକମ୍ପିତ ହୋଇ ଉଠିଥିଲା। ସମବେତ କଣ୍ଠରେ ସମସ୍ତ ପ୍ରଶିକ୍ଷାର୍ଥୀ ଆୟଦୟମୟ ଗାନ କରିଥିଲେ। ଉକ୍ତ ବିଦ୍ୟାଳୟର ଭାରପ୍ରାପ୍ତ ପ୍ରଧାନ ଶିକ୍ଷୟିତ୍ରୀ ଟ୍ରେନିଂ ସମ୍ପର୍କରେ କିଛି ବକ୍ତବ୍ୟ ପ୍ରଦାନ କରିଥିଲେ।
जोटा कि प्रकृत देखा गले पिला जो हमर 9 क्लास को आछुंदी से माने इंग्लिश रे स्ट्रांग रहू नांदी ताकर ग्रामेटिकली हो कि ओटे सब माने ट्रांसलेशन भी से ठीक से करि पाउ नांदी जेहेतु सरकार एटा आरंभ करछन म भाबुची पिला मानकर इंग्लिश ऊपर टिके नॉलेज ता पिला बेले उतरे आसीबो से माने निहाती नेक्स्ट जो हमर बड़ बड़ क्लास को आसिला बेले को से माने इंग्लिश का फंडामेंटल ता क्लियर हेतिले एटलीस्ट से माने इंग्लिश रे निजे इंग्लिश मीडियम पिला माने निजे कथा कहि परछंती कि निजर भाषार वक्तव्यटा को कहि परछंती इंग्लिश रे से माने भी इंग्लिश रे प्रॉम्प्ट हेके आसीबे आ 5T स्कूल जतरा हेई छि सरकार कर एते प्रोग्राम सब आरंभ होई चाली छि म भाबुछि एई प्रोग्राम द्वारा निहाती 5T स्कूल रे पिला माने पढिबा पई आग्रह करबे आ गवर्नमेंट जो प्राइवेट स्कूल इंग्लिश मीडियम स्कूल को जीवा अपेक्षा गवर्नमेंट स्कूल को ही आसिया पे चेष्टा करिवे काहे कि ना आ पर निहाती 1 टू 8 पर्यंत मध्ये 5T हबार संभावना भी अछि हेई जीवो भी किछ मध्ये आरंभ हेलाणी मु जानिनी किंतु बोधे 1 टू 8 भी 5T अंडर रे आसी जीवो तर 5T अंडर आसीबो पिला तो सही भलिया एई जो माहौल जेम देखुचन से माने मूलरो जतो सारा सिखि के आसे से माने प्रॉम्प्ट हेबे अन्य मान समस्त को तो टक्कर देला बळे काम करि परिबे मु आजिर प्रोग्राम पे आपन को धन्यवाद दोछि से माने आपन को जो ट्रेनिंग देबे सेटा सफल हो एति करे मन वक्तव्य
Very very thanks madam present training on content enrichment in English. We should keep up our discipline and we should be attentive to our activities and we will proceed our discussion. First we will introduce ourselves.
Very good. Next.
My friend is Pragya Kavita Ver. We are coming to same school. Our hobby is song, listening song.
Very good. Okay, next.
She is a Muslim Manda from She is a very good singer. She is a very good voice.
So it was. Okay, next.
ଶୁଭୁନି।
She is a very good cook.
Niranjan Giri, advanced Brahmada Primary School. He is very cooperative in all respects.
Very good.
And he is my best friend also.
Say very good friend.
Thank you.
His name is Reboti Saw. He is from Opar Government Primary School. His hobby is reading.
Very good. Thank you.
इंट्रोडक्शन पर विभिन्न ग्रुप रे प्रशिक्षार्थी मान को भाग कराई कार्य बंटन करा जायतिला। तत्परे समस्त प्रशिक्षार्थी को आरपी महोदय माने ନିଜର ଇଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଡକ୍ସନ୍ କରାଇଥିଲେ।
I am Uttam Kumar Ghosh, belong to Ardia Government UP School as a assistant teacher. Ardia Government UP School.
Hotta from Bodakia Government UP School under Saranga cluster.
Policy 2020 marks that although teachers are well documented and very experienced in English teaching, but their performance in teaching is very poor. The state summary report of 2023 reveals that out of 495 teachers who have taken as a teacher need training test, but teacher need assessment for training that was conducted by SCRT Odisha. Only 295 teachers were able to secure 59% to 76%. That is very poor performance in teaching English in Odisha. So SCRT took the decision to give replacement training to English teachers every year in order to refresh ourselves, to brush up our talking English. So such training has been organized for us. Now we received the introduction about the training, that is content, and should first discuss what type of problems. Write down the question. It is need for what problems do we confront in our daily teaching learning process of English. Learning process of English which are created by learners. शिक्षार्थी मानक द्वारा सृष्टि हेउथिबा ई प्रकारर समस्या आमे इंग्रजी पढ़ाइबा बेले सम्मुखीन हेउ। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन मीनिंग की प्रकार समस्या आमे सम्मुखीन हेउ, जेउ समस्या की शिक्षक सृष्टि करि थांती, the problem created by the teachers. That is the first question. Second question is the problems created by the learners, and the third question is for third group is what other problems do we also face other than the first two types.
English language, which is a foreign language. Due to lack of language of mother tongue, the student do not understand and do not express his thinking.
Are we all agree with her? आमे समस्त जे मैडम को कथारे एकमत होबा की she told that teachers are always talking English in the classroom as it is not a mother tongue. Students are not able to speak English. It is not a matter. It is not a matter. It is our, as a teacher, it will be our prime duty to make our learners as far as possible to speak English and make them acquainted what we are talking or what language we are talking. आमे कोन कहूछु की भाषा कहूछु ताको आमे acquainted करिबा, परिचित कराइबा, एटा हमर प्राइम ड्यूटी पर एज ए इंग्लिश टीचर। तने एटा कोन सर
Teachers will read the topic in high speed so that students can understand or grasp the matter immediately. This may be a problem of the teacher, treated by the teacher. He can.
Yes, sir.
That is the problem.
It may be a problem created by the teacher. If teacher teaching is very spontaneously and speedily, if teacher speaks English speedily, without any break without giving on the importance of learners understanding, it may be a problem. Yes. Next.
While doing BBR, handwriting must be
Legible and beautiful.
legible, not beautiful, legible. Because we can write cursive writing, we can write in different way. But students too should recognize that letter. Why? Because whenever I write some letter words in blackboard, students ask me, sir, what is that letter? I cannot understand. Because sometimes it comes in cursive writing. So we should write in a legible letters so that
While
students
writing,
can understand.
violence in classroom management, loud reading and a silent reading of the learners. Teachers ask different types of comprehension questions. That is beyond of understanding of the learners. So it may we call a problem created by the sir, madam. Now first session has been over. Very thanks to you.
Today we will discuss about the basic skills. What are the basic skills and how many basic skills are there? Four. There are 4 basic skills. So far as teaching learning process is concerned, all these 4 skills are highly essential for the learners and for the teachers. Why? Because we convey our thoughts, our ideas with the help of these skills. And these 4 skills are the structure through which we give information about our thoughts, ideas, feelings, etc. etc. So let's learn what are the 4 basic skills. As you know, LSRW: listening, speaking, reading and writing. Again, these 4 skills are divided into 2 skills: listening and reading. L plus R. They are called receptive skills because we receive with these skills. Listening and reading, these are called receptive skills, and speaking and writing are called productive skills, communication skill. We use language for our communicative purpose. You might have seen class 9 and class 10 English books. The name of their books are Communicative English. We use language for communication. So this is a communication skill. With the help of these skills, we communicate with others. While communication is concerned, at that time, listener and speaker. One will speak and another will listen. Or recipient, receive करथुव जे. A good listener is a good speaker. Unless and until you listen carefully, you can't speak. But as a teacher, our duty is to develop their confidence. You know so many words. You have sufficient vocabulary knowledge. Compel them to say in full sentence. Sukha pale, sure suniba, kore kahiba, pore padhiba, lere lekhiba. ये 4टा स्किल बेसिक स्किल चलीगला जो सा ब धा आ न एटा जस्ट ट्रिक्स टू मेमोराइज the 9 skills of language. In Samarthya training, I have already told all these things. Sore आकार काटी देले हबो शब्द भंडारर अभिवृद्धि. तापरे बोरे सेटा को आपण लिखिबे व्यावहारिक व्याकरण. बोठा मनर पडला माने आपण मन को चली आसीबो जे एटा व्यावहारिक व्याकरण बा फंक्शनल ग्रामर. धारे धारणार बोधगम्यता बा जोटा कि आपनकर कॉम्प्रिहेंशन स्किल बा अंडरस्टैंडिंग स्किल भी कहि परिबे किंतु कॉम्प्रिहेंशन स्किल ता एक्चुअली ता टर्म ता कॉम्प्रिहेंशन स्किल व्यावहारिक व्याकरण
कॉम्प्रिहेंशन
छटा वोकाबुलरी बेले सार पढेबे धरे धारणार बोधगम्यता गला सा बोधा आरे आत्म शिक्षण बा स्व शिक्षण सेल्फ लर्निंग जेटा तार फोर स्किल डेवलप हो गले सी निजे पढ़ी पार बही पढ़ी पार बिलुआ नना मन पवन शिशु लेखा ये सब आउट बही गुड़ाक पढ़ी पार खबर कागज पढ़ी पार तार आत्म शिक्षण बा स्व शिक्षण आसीज निजे डिक्शनरी उड़िया डिक्शनरी हो बा इंग्लिश डिक्शनरी हो खोजिकी से उड़ियार बा डिफिकल्ट उड़िया कि इंग्लिश रो मीनिंग बाहर करिवो से कौशल गुड़ाक से शिखिबो आ गला आत्म शिक्षण बा स्व शिक्षण इंग्लिश रे सेल्फ लर्निंग तापरे आसिला आपणकर न रे हर्षैकार जोड़िया को हम निपुणतार सह भाषार व्यवहार एठी एप्लिकेशन स्टेज आसीगला से ता डे टू डे लाइफ रे अप्लाई करिवो ई स्किल गुड़ाक निपुणतार सह भाषार व्यवहार आपणकर उड़िया पढ़ेला बेले ई स्किल आसीबो इंग्लिश पढ़ेला बेले तार इंग्लिश गुड़ाक आसीबो तेणु आमर फास्ट क्वेश्चन थिला व्हाट आर द लैंग्वेज स्किल्स रही गला कि कार
निपुणतार सह भाषार व्यवहार इंग्लिश माने कोन यूज ऑफ इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज
यूज ऑफ लैंग्वेज इन प्रॉपर वे रे काहे ना देखंतो गुटे वर्ड को ठीक जगह पे क्वेश्चन व्हिच लैंग्वेज स्किल शुड डेवलप फास्ट लिसनिंग व्हेन एंड वेयर यू यूज ओनली वन लैंग्वेज सब जगह प्राय रोची कोठी चारटा जाक नरेले भी तीनटा रोची कोठी दुईटा रोची किंतु गोटे स्किल की नहीं करी आमे लैंग्वेज डेवलप करि परिबा नाही प्रेजेंट टेक्स्ट बुक फॉर डेवलपिंग all the language skills. Do you think particular language skill can enhance the performance in multiple skills? Integration of skills. That question lekhonto what is integration of skills? Integration of skills means it means combining 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 one skill with others. It means combining one skill with others. So thank you all for your cordial cooperation.
Before starting my lesson, I would like to narrate one event. Just you listen to me and cooperate me. Once upon a time, listen to me very carefully. Once upon a time, an inspector came to a lady's house to investigate her property. Once upon a time, an inspector came to a lady's house to investigate her property. Soon after reaching there, the inspector told the lady to show your bag. Suddenly, the lady got up her seat and kicked behind him. What is the reason behind it? What type of skill is not developed in the case of inspector so that he was beaten by the madam? Pronunciation. Only pronunciation. Any more? Yeah, vocabulary. My lesson is today also this. I would like to deliver the vocabulary. Importance. Our duty is to develop the enhance the qualities of a student by any means. जे कौन सी प्रकार हमको डेवलप करिया को पड़िबो जोटा होचे टुडेज ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम द कंटेंट एनरिचमेंट इन इंग्लिश तेणु आम पाखरे सबु गुण रही पिलांको पाखरे सबु गुण भरपूर किंतु आमर वे ऑफ टीचिंग इज टोटली डिफरेंट व्हाट वी डू टुडे वी शुड मॉडिफाई सम थिंग्स आवर टेक्निक्स ऑफ रीडिंग टीचिंग एटसेट्रा लाइक दिस आमे किछि टीचिंग रो टेक्निक्स गुडा को चेंज कर दो सो दैट आवर लर्नर्स शुड अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट यू आर टीचिंग योर टीचिंग प्रोसेस शुड बी फ्रूटफुल सक्सेसफुल so at the outset we have to develop our vocabulary a teacher should develop the vocabulary of a learners so that he or she should understand the topic clearly. Now the question is, what do we mean by vocabulary? Who can say? Please cooperate with me. I am not asking the questions, so you can say that, sir, why you are asking such questions? Just I would like to ask you to cooperate with me. It is derived from the Latin word vocabulum, V-O-C-A-B-U-L-U-M, vocabulum. Latin word vocabulum, V-O-C-A-B-U-L-U-M, vocabulum. The body of words used in a sentence or content, used in a sentence or content in a particular sense, is called vocabulary. Is called vocabulary. Now, second question. What types of vocabulary you come across in your teaching or that student? We should develop the learner's listening capability. The learners should give the emphasis on some listening vocabulary. से किछि वर्ड को से सुनिबा दरकार जेतेबेले आपण माने क्लासरूम को पसी जाउचंती व्हेन यू एंटर द क्लास फर्स्टली व्हाट यू से डेफिनेटली यू विश देम गुड मॉर्निंग और गुड आफ्टरनून whatever the time may be you may wish them yes or no yes. So this is the development of what listening skill. Soon after listening it they also wish you yes good afternoon sir, that means speaking. The child first listened then speak, so a good learner is a good listener is a good speaker. Vocabulary skill we have to follow 7 steps. We have to follow 7 steps. First one is 7 steps. First one is reading or listening story. First one is reading or listening story. Reading or listening story. Yes.
সেটা চালিও
না এটি নাহি এ মডুল নাহি reading or listening story. Now the question arises in our mind, sir, how reading or listening story. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆପଣ ମାନେ କ୍ଲାସ କୁ ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ମାନେ ନିଶ୍ଚିତ ଭାବରେ କିଛି ଷ୍ଟୋରି କହୁଛନ୍ତି କିଛି ଭିଜୁଆଲ ଆକ୍ଟ ଦେଖଉଛନ୍ତି ୱାନ୍ ଆକ୍ଟ ପ୍ଲେ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ନିଶ୍ଚିତ ଭାବରେ କିଛି ୱାର୍ମ ଅପ୍ ଆକ୍ଟିଭିଟିଜ କ୍ୟାନ୍ ବି ଡନ୍ ବାଇ योर सेल्फ टू मोटिवेट द चाइल्ड टू एनरिच द टॉपिक yes or no. So this is called reading or listening story or any kind of activity whatever you do in your classroom. You know, do you know or not? Fill in the blanks. Second one is matching column A and B. गुटेरे आपण वर्ड दे देबे आ गुटेरे मीनिंग दे देबे ताकू आपण कोन करिवे मैच करिवे column A and B matching. Third one is spelling dictation. Fourth one is word chain. word chain do you know? Gute word debe tar last word chain. 5 antonyms and synonyms. Antonyms: antonyms, antonyms and synonyms, synonyms. synonyms antonyms হচ্ছে অপোজিট ওয়ার্ড, সিনোনিম হচ্ছে সমার্থক প্রতিশব্দ, যেটা ওড়িয়ারে কোয়া যায় অ্যান্টোনিম এন্ড সিনোনিমস। 6th one is word search. word search ଗୋଟେ ଟେବୁଲ ଦେଇ ଦେଇଥିବେ, ଲେଟର ଦେଇଥିବେ, ସେଇଠୁ ୱାର୍ଡ ସବୁ ଖୋଜିକି ବାହାର କରିବେ। ୱାର୍ଡ ସର୍ଚ୍ଚ। ୱାର୍ଡ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି। ୱାର୍ଡ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ସପୋଜ ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ସ୍କୁଲ ଲେଖିଦେବେ, ସ୍କୁଲ ରିଲେଟେଡ ୱାର୍ଡ ସବୁ ବାହାର କରିବେ, ସେଟା ହଉଛି ୱାର୍ଡ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି। ୟୁଜ ଅଫ ଡିକ୍ସନାରୀ। ଡିକ୍ସନାରୀ ଆପଣ କିଛି ୱାର୍ଡ ଦେଇ ଦେଇଥିବେ, ଆପଣ ତାଙ୍କୁ କହିଦେବେ ଆଲଫାବେଟିକାଲି ତା ମାନେ ବାହାର କରିବା ପାଇଁ। ୟୁଜ ଅଫ ଡିକ୍ସନାରୀ। ହୋମୋଫୋନ୍ସ ସମୋଚ୍ଚାରିତ ଅର୍ଥ, ମାନେ ସାଉଣ୍ଡ ସେମ୍ ହେଇଥିବ କିନ୍ତୁ ଡିଫରେନ୍ସ ମିନିଂ ଆସିଥିବ। କ୍ୟାନ୍ ୟୁ ସେ ଏନିଥିଙ୍ଗ ୱାର୍ଡସ୍? ହୋମୋଫୋନ୍ସ HOMOPHONE হোমোফোন।
সিপ সিপ স্যার, সিপ সিপ যেটা
সিপ সিপ SHIP
SHEEP উইক উইক উইক
okay homophones. Then suffix and prefix. Suffix and prefix. Suffix SUFFIX, prefix PREFIX. prefix prefix মানে pre মানে বিফোর, ওয়ার্ড আগর হচ্ছে আগে, গোটে আফটার। suffix and prefix. single word এক পদকরণ, যেটা কোয়া যায়। থ্যাঙ্কস টু অল, হ্যাভ এ গুড নাইট স্টে।
আরে কি আছে, আমি বললাম আমার কথা বুঝতে পারো না, ঠিক আছে, যখন বাংলা বুঝতে না পারো তো ইংলিশটা বুঝতে পারো। এক্সকিউজ ইম্পসিবল, এক্সকিউজ ইম্পসিবল। What's the difference? What's the difference? Why it happens so? What is the difference? And what is the point here? Why do we say like this? What is the point here? As my brother discussed everything about vocabulary. And from that vocabulary, so what's the problem with? What's the problem with it? What's the problem? I gave you example from Bengali. Functional,
not proper rule
rule is there,
but not
rule
proper.
is there, but in case of one is in spoken form, another is in written form. In written form, that is systematic, that is the grammar. We should have definitions, total rule in formal, but in functional it is quite incidental. Our aim is to develop functional grammar among our students. How we develop it? Functional grammar. Spoken, yes. So one thing that we have stock of vocabulary. Anyway, we know. So just we use the single words. Any word will come to you. Tree. Yes. Can you make a sentence with tree? The tree is full of fruit. Okay. This is your sentence. Tree. Just you made a big sentence. I'll make small one. See the tree. Watch the tree. Okay? Now you tell me any word, what word will come to you? How will make so short sentences and will make interaction with our students? Dog. Yes, can you make a sentence with dog?
Dog is a pet animal.
The dog? Yes, very good.
It's a pet animal.
The dog is a pet animal. I don't know what is pet, what is animal. Just don't say I have a dog. You not right?
I have a dog.
You not right? So we should make so simple sentence. Oh, 3 is beautiful. 3. How beautiful. No, you are. How beautiful. How wonderful. Wow, how beautiful. How wonderful. Yes, why not from this very single word? Why you go for
ସମୟର ଅଭାବ ହେତୁ ଫୋର୍ଥ ସେସନଟି ଆସନ୍ତାକାଲି ପୁନଃ ଆଲୋଚନା ହେବ। ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ହେବ ବନ୍ଦେ ମାତରମ୍।
वन्दे मातरम् सुजला सुफला मलयज शीतला वन्दे मातरम् शुभ्रजोत्स्ना पुलकितजामिनी पुल्लकुसुमित दलशोभिनी सुहासिनी सुमधुरवासिनी सुखदं वरदं मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम्। भारत माता की जय।